Welcome back inside our CBC Sports Studios. Andy Petrillo alongside Olympic coach Carol Lane and world champion Kurt Browning. Time now for the men, and we have some heavy hitters in this competition. In fact, the world champions from the last 3 years, Javi Fernandez, you have Yuzuru Hanyu, you have Patrick Chan, who's in there as well. So needless to say, you need something special if you're a competitor here to pull yourself away from the rest of the pack. You need that it factor, Kurt.
Sure do. Yeah, because it's tough competition. You need that elixir, that special recipe that makes you, well, stand out. You know, being consistent in competition, to be
That's right.
fearful, to make the other guys intimidated. Boy, Mr. Orser, he had a little bit of everything. He had that quick brilliance, didn't he?
He did. He was so light and fast on his feet. And he made you trust him when he skated. You never thought he was going to miss anything.
Well, speaking of trust, this guy had like a smoldering silence, like a quiet, like it was like a train that never stopped.
Like an avalanche coming down a mountain, you know, he just was running everything over in his path.
Talk about solid.
Yeah, fabulous.
Then this guy beat you. He beat you before he put his skates on.
Oh, he was a closer, that's for sure.
Yeah, he was called the Terminator for a reason, and you were intimidated by him, and he did it his way. So
always.
people could really follow Elvis, that's for sure. Who else do we got? This is fun.
Yeah.
Oh, Plushenko.
Oh, well.
Carol, this is one of your favorites.
Psychological dominance. He was just the man. He could scare you before you even put a foot on the ice. Scare the triple axel right out of you.
So one of the things that these guys all had in common was the ability to, before the music started, stand at center ice and dominate. Before the music even started. Yep. With their practices, with their intimidating jumps, and just with their confidence. And that's what I think that some of these guys in the Grand Prix final already have.
You need the technical, you need the artistic, you need the full package is basically what you're saying. And so far, this is how things look after the short program. Yuzuru Hanyu looking good, holding on to that top spot. Patrick Chan right behind him. And rounding out the top three, Javi Fernandez. So this is the competition we are getting set for. The men on the ice for the warm-up. Kurt, take us through your Kurt's keys.
How'd they get to the Grand Prix final? And now that they're here, how do they win? Well, with Shoma, his intensity, his details, his music, and that quad flip. You're looking at Adam Rippon. How'd he get here? Great skating skills, committed artistry. And he needs a quadlets. Nathan, I can't keep up. It's going so fast. He's got a box full of quads that he likes to play with. He has to show the judges that he can also skate. Now, Hanyu, genetics brought him here. He was built to spin in the air. How does he become GP champion 216? Just follow your ego and let your inner strength fly, man. You're going to do fine. Javier Fernandez, he got here by wearing the World Championship crown comfortably. The pressure of being a world champ made him even stronger. Now he's a two-time world champ. How does he win here? Stay the course. Don't get intimidated by Patrick's comeback or Hanyu's amazing short program. Patrick Chan, he got back into this game by sheer guts and hard work. What does he need to do today? Be Patrick, but be Patrick with a quad sow.
Well, here's a look at the planned program. And I know we talk so much about the quads. And you mentioned Patrick Chan. He's adding another one here when it comes to the free program.
10 jumps from each of the competitors. Well, except for Adam, who only has 9 jumps. See, an extra quad would be handy, wouldn't it?
It would. But he has put himself in a very good position, the young American. But how about this man right here? You know, Japan has actually won gold the last 4 years at the Grand Prix final. He's won them the last 3 years. He's looking to make it a four-peat. You know, we said before that it was an uncharacteristic start for him at Skate Canada when he was sitting 4th after the short, then bounced back to take silver behind Patrick Chan, and then it was no problem at home at the Grand Prix of Japan.
He's giving himself a talking to, getting all psyched up.
And we see him wear that necklace. That's actually a necklace he bought himself in Japan. It's been with him since his junior days. So he says that is his good luck charm, which is why you will always see him wearing that. That, and of course, the Pooh Bear goes everywhere with him.
Absolutely. And you don't mess with the streak. Every skater knows that.
Many different versions of jumps, but the quad loop is really one that you do not see very often. We're going to see the attempt right here. Back outside edge. Nice. tiny correction on the landing, but I can't believe I'm actually getting picky about a quad loop landing.
We're being spoiled.
Yes.
That's why.
Quadruple sow cow. It's the back. His posture on his landings just says I'm the best. Chase me, but you won't catch me.
There's just something about his physicality that makes him totally suited to do every single thing that this sport requires. He's so slender and elegant. He always has a bird-like structure for me that makes him weightless in the air, or appears to make him weightless in the air. He's a light jumper and a light lander, particularly.
That could be handy for longevity in his career.
Yes, it could.
Right on the music. Beautiful. Interesting choice choreographically to take a break there. By stopping, you actually have to build up energy again. Here he goes. Quad sow again, second attempt. Oh, he was short on the rotation. The edge held and he went down. A fall can take a lot of energy out of you. Buckle down for this quad toe, down on the knee, up in the air. Good fight. Triple toe out because he fell on the quad sow. He just was able to put that jump back in.
Lats there. Big pop. That's unusual. Very rarely see Hanyu do that.
That last mistake might have been fatigue. Just change your timing because you wanted too much, but that pop, that's quite a few points.
Yes.
I don't know that that'll come into play, but...
Well, that is the Olympic champion, Yuzuru Hanyu, and the three-time Grand Prix final winner. Gave himself a little talking to, though, it looked like, after that skate, but he did build quite a lead for himself after that short program. We love Peach.
We do.
Just finished watching the skate of Yuzuru Hanyu, who is looking to make it 4 straight golds here at the Grand Prix final.
Down in the knee, he crosses the free leg in front so beautifully on that quad loop that it sends him straight up into the air. This is the quad sow. I don't know if it's the one he landed or not. Yep, the one he landed. Looks like a triple flip. Makes quite an angry face in the air in slow-mo, doesn't he? But I think all skaters do that. Now, if you watch the rotation, boy, that was close. Just short. The edge held, caught the ice, and the body wanted to keep going. The edge wanted to stop. There was a fight. The body lost. So, you know, for mere mortals, that's a pretty good day at the rink.
That would be a good day, yes.
And as always, his beloved friend, Pooh Bear, with him in the kiss and cry.
Can't get that bear to stop talking. It's just once he gets going, I was on the bus with him, he just talked for 2 hours. Oh.
Well, he needed 176.33 because he did create a nice lead for himself in the short, 187.37. So that puts him still in the overall lead. Things looking good then for his 4th straight gold medal at the Grand Prix final, which would then make it 5 straight years Japan has taken the gold. But he's just
Brian
like,
Orser's
okay.
not sitting with him because he's a bit busy right now with his other students. Face going, I want that back. Hanyu, who trains with him, they share the same coach, Mr. Brian Orser. He's really
Living every moment with him, isn't he?
He's super animated, but I was going to say he's a wonderful sportsman and a good teammate.
Yuzuru Hanyu makes it 4 years in a row. The gold. Nathan Chen, welcome to the senior circuit. He'll get the silver.
He earned
and
it.
Shoma Uno, back-to-back bronze medals for him. This is what Patrick Chen and Hanyu had to say about their skates.
Disappointed everything, and I'm fighting. I was fighting every jump, every spin, every step. So I was feeling really hard today. So I think I need to more practice, and I'm keeping work hard.
Safe to say, surprising results. We knew it was going to be a battle between, or we thought, Hanyu, Fernandez, Chan, but yet you still have the young guy. So Hanyu gets the goal, but Nathan Chen on the podium. Shoma Uno once again on the podium.
Jumpers and skaters, and I think Patrick is a godsend to land that quad south because he can build on it and go home, and he's right.
And think about the short. Think about the short. It was fantastic. Focus on that. Take that with you.
Well, today we brought you ice dance, and the men's will be back in France next week. That's what we'll have the pairs and ladies for you.